Okay, wanted to show you this. I got this my Osage bow that I've now is now sinew backed. It's got sinew on the back of the bow. And remember when I showed you the bow the first time, those nocks, the double knock spots on the end. Well, now I've got this this bow stringer I made myself, and I wanted to show you this bow stringer I made. It's a piece of paracord. You can see I've got it knighted 550, Coyote Brown 550 paracord, and it's got this piece of Osage orange that had really convenient knots in it from when I cut it out of the bow. This was extra, leftover wood, but both ends are identical. Has holes in them that are naturally there, just knots that I punched out with a with an awl, and the holes are in them are perfect. I just sanded it down smooth and varnished it. But anyway, I made a bow stringer out of this. Put that end on this end and put this on this end here, and basically step on the stick and pull up on the bow, and voila, there you go. It's bow strung just like that. And I don't know, an invention. I wanted to show you that because I thought that was pretty cool myself. It's and I also wanted to show you this quiver I made. I made this. I went to Hobby Lobby and bought a bag of scrap leather, and the bag was about I don't know, $6 or $7, and it had these big pieces of real thick, heavy leather, like left over from like when I make car seats and stuff out of just real heavy, super heavy, real super thick leather. You can see it's pretty heavy. And anyway, I pieced it together, and it I did it with artificial sinew, and there's about 2 dozen arrows in here now. And this is one I made for bear hunting. I was just playing around. I got a big, huge broadhead on there. You can see how big that is compared to my chest. That'd fuck you up pretty good. Anyway, goose. I've been using goose feathers. A lot of people kill Canadian geese around here, and they just throw all the feathers away. So a buddy of mine has been saving Canada goose feathers for me, and that's what I've been using for these here. And anyway, yeah, that's the quiver. I thought that was pretty cool. Go right over your shoulder, hold all the arrows you want. And anyway, I'm going to show you something else I made. I made an atlatl. You know what an atlatl is? Spear thrower. Let me get it down here. Real primitive weapon. It's the oldest weapon known to man. I took this. This is supposed to be like 2,000 years older than a bow. Anyway, it's a piece of deer antler fork that I've got right there that I cut off square right there, and I've tied it and glued it with it's got this Titebond wood glue on there, super strong glue, and I've notched the antler so that there's no way it can slip. Anyway, I've got a little handle on it and a little rest there for the arrow, and the back of the arrow is socketed. And these are about 5.5 or almost I'll say 5.5 feet long because it comes up right about to my nose. Not quite my nose, a little bit part of my lip right there. But anyway, these things here, I can hit a target with this at about 20 yards. Not real accurately, but I can hit the target. I need some practice with it, but this thing will throw an arrow. I can throw one, if I throw it as hard as I can throw an arrow, one of these right here, I can throw one about 80 yards. Throw one by hand, and you can throw it, you'd be lucky to throw it 15 yards. You know, you throw one by hand. So there's a big difference. You're throwing them at well over 100 miles an hour. I thought you might like to see that stuff, Dad. I got here's some arrows that I've cut. Some this is a wahoo. I don't know if you know what wahoo is or not. But anyway, it's really they grow really straight around here. I got something else I wanted to show you here. Anyway, this is wahoo, and it's super. I've already straightened them out. You know, I'm gonna make arrows out of all these. I've already heated them and straightened the hell out of them. So I mean, they're. I mean, you can tell, well, they don't hardly wobble. These here don't wobble at all now. I mean, they're just about just as straight as they can be, and for free, you know. And here I made a bowstring. I made a bowstring out of real deer sinew, out of the backstrap sinew, which is the longest pieces, and it was like I don't know, probably 20 pieces. You know, twisted and braided together, and twisted and braided together, and you know, overlapped several times. And anyways, I've had it on the bow, and it won't break. And I mean, it's you know, it's long enough. It's 52 inches long. I think that's how long my bow is. I think 52 or 53 inches, and like 65 pounds. It's not quite 70, I don't think, but. And you can pull on this, and there's no way you can break that. It's pretty thick. But anyway, you can see if I don't know if you can tell how well it's braided there or not. It's the light is kind of too bright and messes things up. But anyway, it's really pretty braided. Got little threads on here I need to burn off, but I just burn them off with a lighter. But anyway, I thought you'd like to see that. I've been using, you know, sinew tendons. And then, you know, after you take them off, you pulverize them and tear them into little bitty strips and stuff. And, you know, pieces like, you tear pieces like this piece here. That's a dried, you know, dried piece of tendon. That's like the Achilles heel tendon right there. And after you shred it and pulverize it, you know, that's what it looks like. It's looks like cottony nylon almost, you know. But anyway, you dip this stuff in glue or soak it in glue, and good hard wood glue like the stuff I've been using. You can back a bow with it, or you know, wrap arrows with it, or whatever you want to do. You know, wrap broadheads or stuff like that on there. I imagine they'd use the back sinew because they're longer strips. But anyway, this primitive shit's pretty cool, you know. But anyway, I thought you'd like to see that and say hi, and love you, and I miss you. I really hope things work out with the cancer. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I really feel bad about that, but wish I could help. I love you, and it would be great to see you, but I don't think it's going to be possible here, not anywhere here in the near future, because I got a lot of shit I'm trying to get done. I owe you know, a lot of shit I got to get done. So, talk to you later, Dad. Love you.